So, big news, guys, Nintendo Switch 2 fans especially, because Nintendo has confirmed it will be attending Gamescom 2025. Now, as you know, the company skipped last year's event, probably because they knew the big news was coming in 2025, the release of the Switch 2. Let's get into it, let's talk about it in this video. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon. We cover Switch 2 every day on the channel, multiple times a day. I'm Blaze2K, your old buddy Blaze, covering Switch 2 news for you every day. And check the links down below in the video description for great links to Switch 2 accessories, Switch 2 micro SD cards, as well as a link to our 24-hour, 7-day-a-week Nintendo Switch 2 Hangout and stock tracking stream with a stock alarm that plays a loud alarm the second the Switch 2 restocks at all the major retailers, as well as a really great community where you can ask questions, talk about Switch 2 all day if you want to. It's a cool place to hang out and talk Switch 2. Anyways, go check it out. It's a good place to hang out before Switch 2 release, during the Switch 2 release, on release day, and afterwards, alright? Because we're all going to be trying to get our hands on the Switch 2. They're going to be hard to get. So yeah, good news. We're going to see, obviously, Nintendo show off what they've got at Gamescom this year, between the 20th and 24th of August, and obviously that lines up. It's in Cologne, Germany, if you don't know. It's basically the European E3, right? And they never showed up last year, but this year they've got a lot to show off. We're expecting to see a swath of new Nintendo Switch 2 games, which I think is going to be amazing. And it was speculated that Nintendo's absence last year's event was due to its growing prep for the Switch 2. Now the console's launch date is June 5th. It's just around the corner. This year's Gamescom event should prove to be quite the opportunity for new fans to try out the Switch 2, but also to get some new game announcements, perhaps. New Nintendo Switch 2 games, third-party games, first-party games, as we go into the Christmas season. There's going to be a lot to play on Switch 2. That's for damn sure. If you're planning on buying a lot of third-party games, there's going to be loads. We're going to see a lot of big titles, cross-platform titles come to the Switch 2, which we didn't see a lot of on the Switch 1. Mainly because it just wasn't powerful enough to play a lot of them. But we're going to see a lot of big games. We're going to see a lot of big first-party games. Obviously, the new Kirby game, I'm hoping, comes out by the end of the year. That would be nice, right? But yeah, basically, they posted out a tweet on the Nintendo German page saying, "Mark your calendar in red. Nintendo will be back at Gamescom in 2025. We look forward to welcoming you to Cologne from August 20th to 24th. And if you're German, I'll try read this. Dort im Kalender erstrichen. Nintendo ist 2025 weiter auf der Gamescom. Wir freuen uns, ich vom 30 bis 24th August in Köln begrüßen zu dürfen." So, hopefully my German. I did take like 4 years, well, 3 years of German between primary school and high school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 31. 33. Shoot me, I'm bad at German. Scheiße. If you know any German, you'll know what Scheiße means. Anyways, don't say that, alright? Don't say foul language. Das ist gut. Guten Abend. Guten Tag. Okay, see, I'm fluent in German, clearly, obviously. But there we go, Cologne, Germany, 2025, Nintendo's going to be there, it's going to be awesome. If you haven't got your hands on a Switch 2, that's going to be a good opportunity if you are visiting, and I'm hoping we're going to see a hell of a lot of cool game announcements for the Switch 2. Let me know any games you might be excited that might be announced. But yeah, we don't know what they've planned, but, you know, chances are it'll be showcasing a launch of Switch 2 games, as well as more titles that are planned throughout the year. Like I said, it's like the E3 in Europe. There's usually a lot of cool game announcements over there, so I am hyped as heck to see. Are you an American who may be traveling to Europe to go to this? There's been more of a Western presence at Gamescom over the past couple of years. A lot of Europeans, a lot of Brits. You know, even if you don't speak German, there's a lot of international appearances at Gamescom, you know, so, you know, even if you are visiting, let me know. Even if you're, you know, an American who's visiting Gamescom, it would be pretty cool. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, just giving you an update. Excited. This year's going to be a fun one. I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Blaze2K, your old pal Blaze, covering Switch 2 multiple times a day on the channel. Subscribing and liking helps out a lot, and click the bell icon if you want notified. Also, like I said, check the links down below in the video description for all the best Switch 2 accessories, the micro SD cards for the Switch 2, as well as, you know, a link to our 24-hour stock tracker and a bunch of other cool stuff, right? I'm always playing with the description and add cool links and links to deals and all that cool stuff, so check that out. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, all right? You better. It's going to be a fun month, and next month is going to be an even better month, because that's a released month for Switch 2. Anyways, I'm getting too hyped up. Breathe. Anyways, peace out.
Let's go.